And now, moving along with the program, it's a great pleasure to introduce from Nashville, Tennessee, and Decca Records, Mr. Good and Country, Jimmy Martin and the Sunny Mountain Boys.
Tennessee, down in the southern states is where I want to be, where the valleys are so green and the mountains are so tall. You know just what I mean when you hear them say, oh, Tennessee.
I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of the Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. Chubby wise there, all right? Well, when I was a little boy around my folks at home, my mama always said to me, now Jimmy, please don't roam. Now that I am straight away, my heart is full of woe. Well, when I think of mom and dad, that's where I want to go.
I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of Dave Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. If ever I get back to that state of Tennessee, I tell you there'll be no more roaming for me. There little sweetheart said she'd marry me. As soon as I get back to that state of Tennessee, Tennessee.
I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of Davy Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. Thank you. Let me say it's real good to see so many people sitting out there in the pasture. Hope you don't slide into some cans or something out that way in cups. Have you folks enjoyed yourself here at the Bluegrass Festival up until now, have you? Well, I hope me and the Sunny Mountain Boys don't come out here and spoil it for you. We'd like to introduce the fellows to you real quick, then we'll get into some picking and singing, some of the songs we've recorded and some that Chubby Wise has on record. Chubby said to tell you that he had some albums over there and tapes and stuff. Now, they may not be too good, he said, but some of the folks have been buying them. So, they no good, but they're buying them. Nice hand for fiddling Chubby Wise over there, would you? A couple of weeks ago, our mandolin player didn't show up, and our son decided he'd get the mandolin and try to pick it himself. He's been trying ever since. We'll let him see if he can pick one tune after a while. Nice hand for our son, Ray Martin. Next in line is a fellow that's been with us about a year and 9 months now. Real good boy in his place, but they've not dug it for him yet. Nice hand for Al Munde with a 5-string banjo. Al, I see another banjo player sitting out there. Little Garland with his glasses on, his beautiful wife sitting there. You can sit down, Garland. Everybody knows you're here. It's good to see you, though. You'll get his banjo after a while. We'll get over there in another shade trees and pick some. Next in line is our... No, not you. This boy here I've fed for 17 long years. She plays drums in the school band back home, in the high school band. This will be his last year in school. You hope. Nice hand for our son. We call him Jimmy Martin Jr. He's the first. It's about the second show he's tried to play with us this year. He's doing pretty good. Next in line is a sunny mountain boy. It comes from the good state of Pennsylvania, in a little town called Hanover. Nice hand for Gloria Bell, if you would. Thank you. If anybody sees Carlton Haney, Shorty, out there, tell him I'm on the stage. I made it. Hush, behave yourself. He might pay me. Milwaukee's where we were before we came here, working in a brewery and making the finest beer. Came to me on a Saturday night, so let's go to Tennessee. We come down to Nashville to the Grand Ole Opry. Well, we turned on the TV, me and Pearl was talking loud. I said, that's the gal for me, I love her, there's no doubt. I'm leaving here right now to find out where she's at. If I can't get her, I'll settle for a little pretty Tammy Wynette. So I'm gonna get on the old turnpike and I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna leave this town to you decide. Which one you want the most, them Opry stars or me? Milwaukee, here I come from Nashville, Tennessee. Trade my old Ford for a old. I might get all drunk up and trade it for a rose. One thing I know for sure, I'll always be blue. There ain't no way to get drunk enough to stop my love in you. So I'm gonna get on the old turnpike and I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna leave this town to you decide. Which one you want the most, them Opry stars or me? Milwaukee, here I come from Nashville, Tennessee. Little George Jones or me? Milwaukee, I come from Nashville, Tennessee. Which one you want the most, little Possum Jones or me? Milwaukee, here I come from Nashville, Tennessee. All right. Big Jim. Thank you. Thank you. That's one of the songs that George Jones made a big hit, million seller. We put it on single record in an album for the Decca record people, made a flop for poor old George Jones. We hope you folks enjoyed that. I seen some guy shake his head. Nice hand for Gloria Bell. She's going to sing your song, would you? Everybody make her feel welcome, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Real nice to be here with y'all today. We'd like to do a song that I have out on a single record. This is for the K-Arc people. And who's going to kick this off for me? Al? I'm going to kick it off. That's right, Al. Here's Al to kick off one called Image on Your Mind.
I
on your mind. Thank you. Image on your mind. She has that in an album. And she's got some albums over there someplace and some colored pictures of her in the little red dress. Any of you old bachelors or men that's married or unmarried like a colored picture of her, you can go over and buy it. If you're married, you can put it in the dash of your car. You won't get it home, but you can buy the picture anyway. I said a while ago I was going to let Ray see if he could play a mandolin tune. He's learned to do one thing. He walked up, took his finger, and kind of checked the mic to see if it was on.
Yeah, he's coming on.
You better hope it's off to hear all the mistakes you're going to do.
That's about right.
Huh?
That's about right. Lay there, Ray.
Look at Chubby Hunter. Lay in there, Ray. Chubby Wise, as Bill Monroe used to call you, Ma's little fat boy. Huh?
Big
Well,
fat
he,
boy down
huh?
there. Big fat boy.
Big fat boy, yeah.
That's right.
You're awful good, Chubby. Let's pick one from our instrumental album that we have some tapes of, and also albums over at our table someplace. And what else do you want to pick, Ray?
Arab bounce.
Huh?
Arab bounce.
Arab bounce.
Yeah.
You're going to bounce it out, huh?
I'm gonna try my best. Ray.
Well, don't make too many mistakes. I can't stand too many.
Not ready.
Okay. Give him a nice hand. He tried, didn't he, huh?
That's a fine job, Ray.
Chubby Wise says that's a fine job, Ray.
That was good.
Thank you, Chubby. We appreciate your sympathy. How many of you folks like to hear us do a gospel song sitting out there? We have a gospel album out. I think we're sold out of them. We have a couple of gospel albums, but our new ones, we've sold out of it, haven't we?
We got it on tape.
We got it on tape, on the cartridge tapes. That's, yeah, for the car radios, 8-track. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you'd like any of our albums, come over there to our table and look at our songbooks, badges, and albums, what else. Here's one from our gospel album called When the Savior Reached Down His Hand. Once my soul was astray from the heavenly way. I was wretched and blind as could be. rejoice. When I hear his sweet voice in the tempest to him, I can flee. There to lean on his arm, safe, secure from all harm. When he reached down his hands for me. When the Savior reached down for me. When he reached down his hands for me. I was lost and undone, without God or his Son. When he reached down his hands for me. When the Savior reached down for me. When he reached down his hands for me. I was lost and undone, without God or his Son. When he reached down his hands for me. Thank you. Thank you. One from our gospel album. We do have some of the older gospel albums down there with us, don't we, Ray? I think it was released back in 1963. We're going to ask Chubby Wise to come in here and do you folks a fiddle tune. Then we're going to do two more songs of our most requested songs before we go. Then we'll get off the stage here and make room for some other act that got back there for the rest of the evening. Chubby, if you'll fiddle us a tune and pick one out, we'll do our two most requested songs after you get through, if it's all right.
Jimmy. I did have a few requests to do one of the old-time
How many?
hoedowns.
Can I request one?
Yes, you may.
Have
I
you
hope
got
it's
this
the
in
one-
your album, Chubby?
Yeah, probably have.
You didn't fiddle it too good in your album, though, did you?
No, I don't fiddle none of them
You
too
gon-
good, but it's going to be loud.
Yeah. Fiddle. Hey, I always when I work
They'll
with
be
Bill.
able to hear it, I'll tell you that.
When I work
It's
with
loud,
Bill-
but it ain't good.
When we both worked with Bill Monroe back in 1949, I believe you played this on the show, didn't you?
I probably did, yeah.
Yeah, one I'm
It's
going to
one of
ask
the
you.
old standards, yeah.
One called Cacklin Hen.
That's
Can
it.
you do that?
And Jimmy, if I might, I'd like to do this especially for, I'd say one of my best friends in country music today. Well, I got all of them my friends, but this is one of my favorite friends, and I'm speaking of none other than the king of country music, Mr. Roy Acuff. He's around there somewhere, and Roy, this is especially for you. A little thing called the Cacklin Hen, the key of G.
Let her go, Chubby.
Hey, are you okay? Oh, that was good.
Nice hand for Chubby Wise. Would you? Thank you. Thank you so much. Here's one of our most requested songs when we travel through the country. that people always comes up to her bus in the audience and say, be sure to do this one here. One of our most requested songs, a big selling album for me and the Sunny Mountain Boys, and I hope you like the way we do it, Chubby. If you watch me start this one off, we'll do Freeborn Man from, all right? I was born in the Southland. Oh, you boys sure are hard today. 20-some odd years ago, Lord, I ran away for the first time. When I was 4 years old, I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know it ain't a highway. Never put a back road, never mind a railroad track. Got a gal in Cincinnati, got a woman in San Antonio. Well, I always love the girl next door, but any place is home, I'm a freeborn man. Put a back road, every mile of railroad track. Well, I got this one out guitar. I carry no toe sack. About 200 times, but I always get it back. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know it ain't a highway. Every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. You may not like my appearance, and you may not like my song. Said you may not like the way I talk, but you like the way I'm gone. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know it ain't a highway. Every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's real good to get to be here in Reidsville at the Bluegrass Festival at Carlton Haney's Park here. And it's good to see every one of you. We're going to do one more song, get off here, and be over here at our place selling their albums and autographing for you over there, and also our songbooks. Here's another song. If you're ever down around Nashville, Tennessee, to see the Grand Ole Opry, you can go in there and hear Roy Acuff sing The Great Speckled Bird. If you stay in the Hall of Fame long enough, you'll see us sing this one right here. Chubby, kick us off on one called Sunny Side of the Mountain. Now don't forget me, little darling, while I'm growing old and just a thought before I'm going far away. I'll be waiting on the hillside where the wild red roses grow. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. Many years ago. Don't forget all the promises you gave me, and 'cause I'll be waiting on the hillside when the day you will call. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. Hey, come in. before I'm going far away. I'll be waiting on the hillside when the day you will call. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall.
Jimmy Martin and the Sunny Mountain Boys from Nashville, Tennessee, and Decca Records. One more? All right, come on.
Really, I knew you wasn't going to let me leave anyhow. I wanted to come back.
Coming back in now, what you do?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Is that all you guys going to take a picture of me there? Huh? Okay, good.
Oh.
Good, I'm glad of that because they can get to see us now. Behave. Behave yourself. We're going to do you one side of our latest Decca record. We'd like to do it for all the folks sitting out there, especially the people and you sad men that's been divorced. All you sad boys that's lost your girlfriends. One called, I looked at your picture, honey, and bowed my head and cried again. If you will kick us off there, Chubby, on I cried again about the girl. See, we'll do it.
I'll try. If you'll hum it, I'll take
I'll tell you what, I'll do.
All right, take it, Cole.
Teardrops fell the night you said I loved you, dear, and you were wed. I watched you while you held his hand, then bowed my head and cried again. I cried again when I reached home. There sat your picture all alone. I thought of things that might have been, then bowed my head and cried again.
The Sunny Mountain Boys. All right.
Okay, let's move along. And once again, the very popular Jimmy Martin and the Sunny Mountain Boys, and with Jimmy, Mr. Chubby Wise on the fiddle. Let's bring him out.
Sophronie from Kentucky, she's found another man. I can't even kiss her, can't even hold her hand. We used to love and it was still up in the sky. Now I'm just a hot shot with a teardrop in my eye. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto, so And I'm just a hot shot with a teardrop in my eye. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so hot. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely, and now there's a teardrop in my eye. Say, Chubby! At first in our little town, I've seen so many pretty eyes and filled with bitter tears. I'm a man forget them, but now I have my fears. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so hot. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely, and now there's a teardrop in my eye. Thank you. It's real good to see so many people still visiting with us at the Bluegrass Festival here today. Let me say this before we get started any further. Have you folks enjoyed yourself up until now? Have you? Good. Well, I hope we don't come out here and spoil the evening for you. It looks like everybody's enjoying themselves, sitting down there, having a good time. Huh? I didn't hear you. Say you are. Okay. It's good to see you. Looks like you're enjoying yourself, sitting down there in the grass. I see Gloria's mother sitting out there getting some pictures. Get a real good one. We'd like to introduce a boy here from the good state of North Carolina. Was sitting out there with his girlfriend today. He's been helping us on some show dates and didn't know he was here. So he come back to get on the stage and pick the mandolin. He says, if you think I'm dressed all right, I didn't come to pick. But he is from North Carolina, right? Really, 2 states claims him now. No, Tennessee claims him. 2 states. Tennessee claims he's from North Carolina. North Carolina claims he's from Tennessee. Nice. Behave yourself, honey. Nice hand for little Ronnie Prevette, if you would. Have you been introduced, the fiddle player? Have you been out here today?
Yeah, sure have.
They've already
been here. And be back again.
Ma's little fat boy there, Chubby Wise on the fiddle. Nice hand for him. Next in line with the banjo players from the good state of Oklahoma. Been with us almost 2 years now. Nice hand for Al Munde on the 5-string banjo. Changed off on the guitar today. I don't know what it is. Sometimes he plays the drums, sometimes the mandolin, sometimes does a fast dance. Nice hand for our son with the guitar there, Ray Martin, would you? I fed him for 17 long years. You can't tell it by looking at him. He plays the drums in the high school band back home. Been playing, I think, for the last 5 years, right?
Not in high school.
Not in high school. Just in grade school. Not all that many years in high school. This will be 4. We call him Jimmy Martin Jr. Nice hand for our son there, all right? Over on our extreme left with the bass guitar, this Sunny Mountain boy comes from the good state of Pennsylvania. And it's in a little town called Hanover. If you look at it real close, it'd like to be in Hangover. But nice hand for Gloria Bell, would you, please? We'd like to do a song kindly for all you people that's got your coolers in the back of your car or your campers and got plenty of Coca-Colas in them. We was around here last night and seen they had plenty of it. Coca-Colas on ice. It's good to see everybody's happy. Let's do it for all of them, called I've Got My Future on Ice, Ronnie. never. Oh, but I've got my future on high. Bottles and cans that just fit my hand and shields you just the right far and high. Love let me down, now a true friend I found. Oh, I've got my future on high. Once I thought she was mine completely until someone else caught her eye. And for a while I thought I couldn't make it, but now I've got my future on high. Bottles and cans that just fit my hand and shield to just the right far and high. Love let me down, now a true friend I found. Oh, I've got my future on high. Yes, I've got my future on high. Thank you. Future on Ice. Somebody asked for that one there, one we have on record. We'd like to do that especially for a dear friend of ours that's into the mobile home business back in Bristol, and he's up here this afternoon. We'd like to do that especially for him, Mr. Elmer Harr, who about a couple or 3 years ago gave me this guitar and fixed it up for me for a Christmas present, and I'd feel awful bad if I didn't dedicate him a song for this nice guitar here. Appreciate it. We're going to call on our banjo player to step around here, and you boys move around there a little bit. Let him do one called Bugle Call Rag. We call it in our album Crow on the Banjo, all right? Little Ronnie right there. I thought you would. Nice hand for Al Munde, would you? Thank you. We have that in their instrumental album, also some tapes.
Going toward the sunset of time, traveling the highway home.
Thank you. That's Traveling the Highway Home. She has that in an album, also on a single record over there at her table if you'd like a picture of her and also a record. Chubby, we've not let you play one on the fiddle yet, have we?
I'm ready anytime you are.
Huh?
I'm ready anytime you are, Jim.
Have you got some albums over there yet?
Sure have.
Or did you sell them all out last
Yeah, I
night
don't-
after you played
no,
on the
I-
stage with me, huh?
No, I didn't quite sell out. I think I got a few more left right away under the tree there. Oh, hi, honey. She's waving at. That's where you can
Is
get
that
them
your
right over
honey
there.
waving at you
Yeah,
down there?
that's my best girl over there.
Hi, honey.
Oh, that's my one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Chubby. Okay, Chubby.
Okay.
You bigger than I am.
Anything you say. Are you ready?
Now, oh, wait. Is this one you've got in the album over there, though?
Yeah.
Huh? What is
Sure
the Lee?
is.
One that I like to hear you play called the Lee Highway Blues?
That's it.
You want to get in this microphone right here?
Here we go. Right here.
Right here's
Go
a
with me, Jim.
pick you up real good right here.
Go
Now,
it,
play.
Timmy. Are you ready?
Let's hear it, everybody, for fiddling Chubby Wise there with the Lee Highway Blues. Thank you, Chubby. That was real good. I'm sure they enjoyed that. Huh? Do what? Okay, all three of you. I'll sing it. Bless your heart. Yeah. It's good to see y'all so happy. I know you've got it, but don't turn it loose out there, honey, whatever you do. It's good to see. Somebody wanted Tennessee, Al. Get up about the gear of... While they're getting in tune and getting the gear for Tennessee, it's real good to get to be here at the Bluegrass Festival with all you folks. Such a big crowd. Not seen Carlton Haney but once. Everything's been going good. I want to see him one more time before I leave tonight. I want to get paid. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you, Chubby? Let's do Tennessee for them beautiful three women right over there, all right? You have heard and read about the state of Tennessee. Down in the southern states is where I want to be, where the valleys are so green and the mountains are so tall. You know just what I mean when you hear them say you're all Tennessee.
I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of every prophet in the hills of Tennessee. When I was a little boy around the folks at home, my mama always said to me, now Jimmy, please don't roam. that state of Tennessee. I tell you there'll be no more roaming for me. That little sweetheart said she'd marry me as soon as I get back to that state of Tennessee. Tennessee.
I hear you calling to me.
I hear you calling me. The home of Davy Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. Thank you. Whew. What'd you say over there? Some guy over there with a big cowboy hat on saying something. Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got time for one more, you say? Some guy said, dog bite your hide. Well, dog bite your hide then, no? Okay. Now, we got time to do one more. And we appreciate you hollering our songs. Look like they've heard of our records up here, where they've bought them or not, they've heard of them. Any of you folks would like to look at our songbooks or Gloria's colored pictures, we have them over here at our little table. So if you'll come over there, we'll autograph over there for you. Okay, we'll do it. Here's one from our gospel album we'd like to do for you, one called The Little White Church. Ronnie, if you'll go. There's a little white church in the valley that stands in my memory each day. And it seems I can hear the bells now ringing, though I'm so many miles away. And many times in church on Sunday morning, the whole countryside would gather there. They would all kneel down by the altar as they lifted up their voice in prayer. Oh, the church in the valley, oh, that little white church in the place I love so well. Now I'm sad and lonely, yes, I'm sad and lonely for that little white church in the day. They would sing the old song, Rock of Ages, Christ, let me hide myself in thee. And I know some of them are now waiting just over the dark and stormy sea. I know the troubles have all ended, and happy forever they shall be. They are waiting and watching yonder for the coming home of you and me. Oh, the church in the valley, oh, that little white church in the place I love so well. Now I'm sad and lonely, yes, I'm sad and lonely for that little white church in the day. Thank you. Thank you, folks.
Jimmy Martin and the Sunny Mountain Boys. You'll get more, son.